paper remain separate, never truly becoming one of the two entities. However, if we hey, Shabbat Shalom! You know, I love writing. I love taking my thoughts and feelings and putting them on paper. It's a great thing. However, there's a big challenge when you write with ink upon paper. And that is that ultimately, the ink and the paper remain separate. They remain two distinct entities, which is why sometimes you could express your deepest, most heartfelt feelings on paper, but over time, the ink can fade and the feelings can seemingly dissolve. That's why we have a better way to write, and that is called engraving. You see, when God gave the Jewish people the tablets upon Mount Sinai, they weren't ink written on parchment. Rather, they were actually letters that were engraved into the stone of the tablets. Why do you think God did that? There must be a message here. My friends, when you engrave something, it does not remain a separate entity than the stone. The letters become one thing with the stone. Many times people tell me, Rabbi, I feel so jaded. I feel like the light of my soul has been dimmed. Here today, I want to remind you that every single one of us has a soul that is not written upon ourselves. Rather, it is engraved within our being. And what that means is that it's impossible for our letters to ever disappear. It is impossible for our soul's light to be extinguished. Rather, the only thing that could happen is sometimes some dirt can cover up on the letters and it could cover over the light and the energy and the spirit of the soul. What we need to do is simply brush off the schmutz, take away some of the dirt. And when we do so, we uncover incredible light. This week's Torah portion is called Bichukotai. The Torah tells us, Im Bichukotai telechu, if you follow in my laws. The word laws in Hebrew, Bichukotai, can also mean chakika, engraved. The message here is so simple. When we are connected with God, this is not a bond that is two separate entities. Rather, our connection with God, our connection with the Torah, our connection with the mitzvot, and most importantly, our connection with our soul within, is simply one entity, one being. The light of our soul is deeply engraved within our very being. So all you need to do is this Shabbat, find a broom, find a brush, take off some of the schmutz, and your letters and your light will begin to shine. Shabbat Shalom, and keep shining.